Alright, good afternoon everybody. Here we are taking a look at the crude oil chart for September 24, 2009. A big move down today. We talked about shorting this and certainly got a big move down. Really good move. Even had a couple retest opportunities on the 1 minute chart, 5 minute chart we'll look at. But let's go ahead and look at the pivot charts. So we got the 4 hour on the right with weekly pivots and the hourly on the left with daily pivots. We're looking at the hourly 21 to the daily pivot zone, which would have been a retest of the trend line that was broken on the daily yesterday to go short. So what happened here, this is actually the hourly candle from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. in New York, which was the opening of the open cry in Chicago for oil. And we just shorted right at that resistance, and really big move all the way to S2. Basically an M2 to S2 day. Really didn't get the retracement. You know, that some people may have been looking for, but we were looking for really any clues at resistance when this volatility came in the market. So that's exactly what we got. Let's go ahead and go back over here. We're going to look at the entry on it. And let's go ahead and bring the 5 minute chart up, and then we'll look at the 1 minute chart. 5 minute. Here, 5 minute after the market opened, you got this printed red candle. This is a lower high after the bounce off resistance, which was the hourly 21. And again, hourly 21 is really a nice place to look for a long or short if you're trending on oil. So, good resistance level there. Got this printed red candle. You might have been in on this trade right here. Stochastics crossing volatility in the market at resistance and bias down. And there you go. Take the short. 67.61. Perhaps you're in at 68.50-ish. And 67.61 down about 90 pips. Bounces. We actually get a 382 bounce here. Let me go ahead and draw that up. All right. That was actually the candle here. So we get a 382 at 68 bucks after we were in a strong move down. This was actually 15-minute Bollinger Band, I believe, at the time. We had a really strong move riding that 15-minute Bollinger Band. This is actually this purple line here, or these two purple lines, is actually the third deviation Bollinger Band, which sometimes I use on the 5 minute chart. I like to keep it on there sometimes. At any rate, we got the bounce there at 67.61, came back up to the 382, and boom, you're short again. No problem. And here actually we hit S1 on the daily. Let's look at that, not a fib. So we hit S1 here at 67.11. S1 was 67.04, so close enough to be considered hitting it. Depending on when you do your pivots, Tokyo time, New York, whatever you like, London. Probably was actually a S1 on one of those. But anyway, came back up, did a 618 on that, and you're short again, 5 minute. You take this down all the way. You end up hitting S2. About right here. Strong move off S2. If you're like me, you're taking profit at S2 after you're in this move. I may want to hold a piece, and depending on what kind of trader you are, if you're a swing trader, spot trader, scalp trader, I like to just adapt to the market that day and do what the market's telling me, do what the charts are saying. So at any rate, you're out at S2. It's beautiful. Let's look at the 1 minute entry on this. Let's go back. Okay. So before the oil market opened in Chicago, we tested the hourly 21, 68.73. We hit this high right there. Oil market opens right here. We get a doji. We get a red candle. We're at the hourly 21, which just came down because we have a new hour. So pretty much the hourly 21 right here looks like it got hit as we looked at on the hourly chart. You're short right here. Close of this about 68.55, 68.50. Depending if you use the 5 minute, the 1 minute entry. You're trading that lower high. You got a stochastic cross, a 5/8 cross, and MACD looking like it wants to go lower. At resistance, your bias is down. You ride this thing down, and yeah, we've got a fib here. We looked at on the 5-minute, but let's look at it on the 1-minute, where we came up, hit the 382 at 68. 68 bucks, and you're short again, right there. That was again the 15-minute Bollinger, 5-minute 5, I believe at the time, maybe the 8, and riding this down. And right here we hit S1. And let's go ahead and do a fib off of that, because this was a potential second opportunity after the first re-entry opportunity. If you didn't get in on the hourly 21, you had 2 other chances to get in for some pips. So here we actually make a higher low on the 1-minute. So people are using that as an exit. You're getting out at S1. Maybe you're scaling out, which is a good idea, or just taking your profit. You come up, hit the 618 again, make a lower high, red candle confirm. You're back in. You're going short, and look at that. Look at that. All the way to the S1. And you're out. 5/8 cross, stochastic cross. Double bottom down here, higher low. Plenty of time to get out without a big bounce. I mean, we bounced at the S2, but pretty much we haven't made much of a retracement. And here we are, just ranging here 1 minute, and then eventually towards the close of the market. Let's look at that after lunch here, after 12 o'clock, or after 2 o'clock rather, New York. We break this area. You're short again, but you got stopped. This was a 15-minute Bollinger Band pointing up right at you. Stopped the whole movement. We were looking to go down to 65 and change for another 50 pips, but didn't work out. So you're out here, 5/8 cross, or once you start to see some support here, the Bollinger Band. It just ran out of gas. Speaking of gas, that didn't run out. There was a good trade today on that. We'll look at that in another video. Really awesome trading on that today with the news. So there you are, currently on oil, 65.95. And as you can guess, the bias is down again tomorrow. We'll look at a video later, or we'll do a video later, where we're actually going to look at some setups on oil, look at some places to retrace to, and look for a short again tomorrow. Take a look at some longer term support, some places we could stop. But everything is pointing down currently. Alright, well that'll do it for today. We appreciate you coming by and taking a look at the crude oil review, and have a good night, and I hope you made some pips. Thanks.